Warsaw is the capital of Poland and the largest city. It is the main economic center, an important industrial and cultural center. Kraków is the former capital of Poland and its cultural center, most willingly visited by tourists. From Kraków comes one of the most famous Polish legends of the Wawel dragon, and the statue of the dragon can be seen at the Wawel. Częstochowa is a city in southern Poland to which tens of thousands of pilgrims come every year to pray before the painting of the Black Madonna at Jasna Góra. For many people, this is the most important place in the country. Malbork, a city located 30 kilometers from Elblag, which from 1309 was the capital of the Teutonic Knights. Order. Here is the largest brick castle in Europe and also the aim for many trips. Frombork. Frombork is a small town located 20 kilometers from Elblag, famous for the cause of Nicholas Copernicus, who is said to have stopped the sun and moved the earth. The great astronomer, mathematician, doctor, economist and chieftain described his discovery in the work on the Revolutionibus of the heavy spheres. Now in Frombork you can go back in time and see what Copernicus observed. Poland today. Poland is one of the fastest growing countries in Europe, which has changed tremendously over the last 30 years. Many cultural works are created here, such as books about The Witcher or a series describing the beginnings of Elblag, the War of the Gods. Poland is becoming more and more famous thanks to athletes, environmental protection, tourism and phenomenal cuisine. The beginning of Poland dates from her baptism in 966. For almost 400 years, the Piast dynasty ruled Poland. The Teutonic Knights were brought to Poland in 1228 by Prince Konrad of Mazovia to fight against pagan Prussians. They settled on the east bank of the Vistula, and the first capital was Elblag. They led numerous wars against the Kingdom of Poland. In 1410, they were beaten at the Battle of Grunwald by the Polish-Lithuanian army. Polish-Lithuanian Union was signed in 1569 in the city of Lublin and made Polish realm the most powerful country in Europe. Partitions of Poland. As a result of the wars of the 17th and 18th centuries, Poland was very weakened and the neighboring countries gained great influence in it. In 1772, 1793 and 1795, Russia, Prussia and Austria divided the Polish and Lithuanian lands. For 123 years, Poland disappeared from the map. Rebirth of Poland. At the end of the Great War, in 1918, Poland regained its independence thanks to the fight for many heroes. For the next 2 years, we fought the borders with Ukraine, Lithuania, Germany, the Czech Republic, and above all, against Bolshevik Russia. In 1920, the Bolsheviks were beaten and Poland and Europe were saved. In 1939, Germany and the Soviets attacked Poland together and we lost after 5 weeks of fighting. The Poles fought on all fronts in Europe until 1945, when the country was again occupied by the Communists, supported by the Soviets. We regained freedom only in 1989. At present, Poland is a very fast developing state. It is a member of NATO and European Union. Elblag offers both old, ancient sites as well as modernity. As the city was very destroyed during the Second World War, a tourist can find in one place both old and new architecture. The city offers a lot of tourist attractions, for example, very good hotels, very good food in plenty of restaurants and cafes, beautiful sites, beautiful places for recreations, as for example, very big city park. And now shortly about our school. We are the third Lyceum in Elbląg, the school which provides general type of education. It's one of the best this type of schools in Elbląg and maybe in northern Poland. Probably it is not as modern as your schools because it's located in the building which history comes to the end of the 19th century, but we have great students with ambitions and very good teachers who always help us in need. Our school supports us also to develop. These are students who create our society.